I can't get away from that. I just can't. Like I can't. I can't even say there's a better biopic musically better than that.
Yeah,
I can't say one. Even with Temptations, it's like that. There's never going to be a time where I could just get rid of the Jackson American Dream and how I grew up on it, and the excitement I got from growing up on it, and how I could quote everything, act out everything. It's not going nowhere.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones, man. Like it's hard to. Even when you think about the fact that the movie started off kind of slow, right? You know what I mean? It's like you would think that a movie would knock it right out the park after that. You know what I mean? But then Jackson's is longer than Five Heartbeats, so it's just like it evens out.
Yeah.
even if you remove that part, it's still the same amount of time.
Quotable for quotable, out of all of these movies, Five Heartbeats maybe the closest in quotables. Temptations got some quotables, but
yeah, Temptations and as far as quotables and biopics, it's Temptations and Five Heartbeats. Like nothing can stand on those. Maybe What's Love Got to Do with It can get number like third place,
but for the wrong reason.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer: no matter if we liked your movie, liked your show, or hated the show, or hated your movie, doesn't matter. We respect you, shout outs to you, and we support you, and we try to get everybody else to support you like we support you. Black on Black Prime, we stand on what we say, though.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. we back. We on this the final rounds of the Black musical biopic.
This is it. What?
This is it. It was a week ago. We did our votes to get here. Yeah. We had our minds made up on who we were gonna choose then, but I said I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna really think about it. Nothing swayed my mind from my choice.
I'm still not 100% sure what your choice is yet.
I think you should be. You think so? The final two movies, Five Heartbeats versus the Jackson American Dream. The funny thing is, I always said my Mount Rushmore was Jackson's, New Edition, Temptations, and what was it the fourth one I said?
Five Heartbeats.
I had him up there. I thought I had Straight Outta Compton up there.
Oh, you talking about? I thought you were talking about right now.
Just the Mount Rushmore of the.
Yeah, it was Straight Outta Compton was in there. It was What's Love Got to Do with It in yours?
No.
Okay, so yeah, it was those. Those are the four that I remember.
Right, but us going off the way we did about the quotables of Five Heartbeats kind of sways a lot though. Like a lot from that Mount Rushmore, like one got to damn near come down.
Yeah, like them quotables or something else. Like I had to think about it. I was just like, man, like you throw that on, it's like the songs, the quotables, even the story. It's like it was almost like a trifecta. You know what I mean? Like it was perfect. Damn near.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's like my Mount Rushmore has to be the Jacksons, of course, Temptations, of course, New Edition. And Five Heartbeats, like Straight Outta Compton. It ain't even no real quotables in that. It ain't no
you know, we
laugh at some scenes.
You know what it is about Straight Outta Compton is just like it's the type of movie that we want to see, like the kind of like hood kind of story hood movie. We haven't seen one in a long time, and this was a good one.
And it was all the way West Coast. It was all the way inspiring too.
All right, exactly. And it's like, seeing the story and seeing like the actors play out, artists that you've been following for so long. Like it was just good to see that. But I think, maybe some people probably looked at it as like, oh, okay, it was just whatever.
Right. Because that one more so gave you the feel of making the music. Like I'd have been excited in that studio with Dre putting beats on and being in. I'd have been in there with the notebook. Let me get on too. I may be like 4 years old, but I got bars. Can I get in the booth easy?
It's crazy. It was like NWA went through so many changes. If you think about it, it's just like, man, like they only really made what 2 albums together, like all together, like all
That I believe.
Yeah.
With Ice Cube there, yeah.
Right, yeah. And then it was like Dre left, and it's like I don't think another album came. I think it was like 3 NWA albums.
They had some albums.
You think so?
Did they have?
Because it was In for Life, and then it was In for Life Backwards was one of the albums, and it was
Then
like
they had one with Cube left. They had one after Cube
Miles
left.
and Running, I think, or something like that. Yeah, and I think that was it.
That might have been it.
Yeah. So yeah. But getting back to the man, like Five Heartbeats just has a lot of. I just I can't grow. I can't get out of my head with one because it's just like it make me feel a certain way.
Right. And that's why I said I wanted to be swayed. Even the people, it seemed like for a while it was neck and neck, but then with the votes online from YouTube, from Facebook, even Instagram, it was like neck and neck, and then the Jacksons just like took over.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I feel like I can't grow up. I'm going with the Jacksons. Like I don't, I can't grow out of that. I can't get away from that. I just can't. Like I can't. I can't even say there's a better biopic musically better than that.
Yeah,
I can't say one. Even with Temptations, it's like that. There's never going to be a time where I could just get rid of the Jackson American Dream and how I grew up on it, and the excitement I got from growing up on it, and how I could quote everything, act out everything. It's not going nowhere.
Yeah, it's just one of those ones, man. Like it's hard to. Even when you think about the fact that the movie started off kind of slow, right? You know what I mean? It's like you would think that a movie would knock it right out the park after that. You know what I mean? But then Jackson's is longer than Five Heartbeats, so it's just like it evens out.
Yeah.
even if you remove that part, it's still the same amount of time.
Quotable for quotable, out of all of these movies, Five Heartbeats maybe the closest in quotables. Temptations got some quotables, but
yeah, Temptations and as far as quotables and biopics, it's Temptations and Five Heartbeats. Like nothing can stand on those. Maybe What's Love Got to Do with It can get in number like 3rd place,
but for the wrong reason.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So like as far as quotables go, like I think Five Heartbeats might be number 1, and then number 2 would be Temptations, and then 3 would be What's Love Got to Do with It. Quotables.
Not What's Love over the Jackson quotables though.
Well, you were just saying like Jackson didn't have that many quotables. I mean, they had it's a good movie, and they have some quotables, but is it over the What's Love Got to Do with It quotables, even though they bad?
Oh, you talk about the hard hitting quotables. No, not hard hitting. Like
yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's what I'm ranking right now. Just like popular hard hitting quotables. What's Love Got to Do with It would possibly be over the Jackson.
Number 1. What's Love? If we talk about hard hitting quotables, number 1 would be What's Love Got to Do with It, and then number 2 would be Five Heartbeats. Because Ike Turner is the the hardest quotables. Wrong reasons, but literally. I mean, because Eat the Cake anime, he never even said, but that's a quotable.
Yeah, he did not say that.
He did not say that.
Just have some cake. Have some cake, baby.
He did say, "White man, tell you open your mouth, you open your mouth." He said that, but he did not say Eat the Cake anime.
It was funny. That's not even my favorite quote. My favorite quotable from that movie is when she slammed the door and broke the window. He was just like, "Now you done broke my window.
You done messed up a nice automobile. Take care of that though."
That's my favorite part of them. That's my favorite quote, and it's not even like
because he said you messed up a nice automobile, and he followed it with the finger like this the whole time.
I take care of them. I had to watch that part so many times.
I was gonna say that's my quote. I love saying automobile the way he said it. Said, "Oh, look at that! You done messed up a nice automobile." I'm gonna take care of that though. I'm gonna handle that.
He's all nice. That person would just now look. I made you.
You said, "What about the wigs and dresses and things, huh?"
Oh man, dude.
You could I think like you said that they could just make a whole video of just quoting him, like him telling her if she died, I'm gonna kill her.
Dude,
How do you say that?
I got an idea I would tell you about off of the podcast though.
Oh my God.
Well, anyway, man, yeah, Jackson's #1 biopic for the Black on Black Prime, best biopic, best Black music biopic.
Mm-hmm.
It wins.
Stand is strong.
Yeah, it's up there.
And I hate to say it, it's like my bias is not gonna let this movie lose anyway. That's why in the beginning when we were like Temptations versus New Edition wasn't fair, it didn't matter because this movie was gonna win anyway. It really didn't matter.
Yeah, I was getting scared for a second because I'm just like, man, like, what if the Jacksons get bumped out early?
Wasn't gonna happen. How was it gonna happen? You was gonna vote them out?
I wasn't. I'm talking about like, say if you would have voted and then the people would have voted.
Nah, I just don't see it. I don't see a way. The Jacksons to me is like if and when we do the hood movies, the greatest hood movies, we would have to take Menace to Society out of that because it's the bias is going to be there.
I thought about that with the TV shows. Like I was like, we ever did.
We can't put Martin in there.
Martin can't go.
We can't put him in there. So it's like we'd have to do those like that's the Godfather tier. Like just leave that alone.
Yeah, keep them where like the Rushmores is like. Well, you can't even really do a Rushmore because like some of those got to go in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's just one is just like goated. Martin's goated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the top of the food chain. You cannot include that. You couldn't include Menace to Society because there's not a world where I'm going to be like, yeah, you was right. I don't care. My bias is there all the way.
That's true. That is top hood movie. It's like Boys in the Hood is second place, and a lot of people.
No, it's not.
A lot of people's eyes is vice versa though.
Boys in the Hood is not second place.
What's second place?
I will talk about it another time.
Okay. I'm trying to think about. I was just like, just like I said, I still got to grow up though. But Boys in the Hood will always be second place in my eyes.
Juice.
we gotta have a conversation. We gotta have a combo.
I'm just talking. It wouldn't be Juice. I do think I'd have to really think about it. Boys in the Hood might be second place, but I had to really think. I had to really go through the hood classics. You got to go through them, and what's considered a hood movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not as many as we think.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of like low budget, but like the ones that people know about, it's not that many.
Because where are you throwing Baby Boy up there? Is Baby Boy in your top 5?
I gotta look at it, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a lot to think about. Yeah. Menace is number 1 regardless.
Yeah.
Boys in the Hood, number 2, more than likely, I'll say.
Mm-hmm. I just can't think of any other one. It's not many like that. You know what I mean? Like it might be 10 hood movies.
Oh, you really got that. There's way more than that.
Like hood movies. Not like just black movies, but hood movies.
Hood movies.
More than 10?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you're probably right, but I gotta see them. We might think of. I might look at the movie and be like, "That's not a hood movie."
That's possible, but I think it's just a
Belly hood movie.
Belly?
Yeah. Would that be
Belly but Belly wouldn't make my top anything.
Okay.
Belly for sure is. Do you think Fresh is a hood movie?
See, it's hard to say. I don't think so. I don't look at Fresh as a hood movie.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't look at it as a hood movie. That movie is just it's really good. I don't put it up there next to like a Boys in the Hood. Like it's just a black movie to me. Like a good black drama. You know what I mean? Like I don't
like South Central goes up there though.
Yes.
If Fresh is the same thing.
Mm-hmm. It is not. It is not.
Almost a dope move, a stupid move. It's a hood movie too.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably considered one. I mean,
it is.
If you think anything black in some type of poverty, is dying as a hood movie.
No, I think when we think hood movies, or when we say hood movies, sometimes our bias pushes us to West Coast. But
I put Juice there. That's New York. I'll put Juice in there.
Oh, you would put Juice there. So why wouldn't Fresh go there? What's the hold up for making that a hood movie? Because he's in the hood, literally selling drugs.
I guess just it's possibly in there. Maybe I don't. It's not high.
That's not. I wouldn't. I wouldn't say it's high up there, but it is a hood movie. Like Original Gangster's a hood movie, right? But that ain't going high.
Yes, I guess if we're doing it like that, like if this is just pretty much black movies that have something to do with some type of ghetto.
Yeah, yeah.
If there was 50 hood movies, right, or 100, let's just say it's 100 movies, like Fresh would be like top 50.
Yeah,
it'd be in there.
We just have to dig deep though.
Yeah.
But anyway, so those are coming soon. We will be doing the hood movies. I really want to do 90s rom-coms, 90s black rom-coms, because I think that's gonna be tough.
That is gonna be tough because I don't know if I have one at the top yet. I can't just sit here and tell you this is the goated one, and I don't know yet.
From the heart. And I feel like I'm just saying this too soon because I haven't gone through no list. I feel like The Wood would be number one for me, man. I don't see nothing. But then when I say that, you got movies like Boomerang out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be a difficult because I can't tell you. I can't tell you what's up there yet.
The Wood is for sure up there.
It's up there. I can't tell you what's at the top. Like this is number one. Like Jackson's, I kind of knew.
Already. Oh no, I knew that for sure. I knew that going in. Yeah.
I don't know if Wood is the best rom-com black movie yet.
Right. With the Jacksons, I kind of wanted to spark the argument. That's why I even put it out there. Like, I don't know. Could we compare the Temptations? Could we compare? I just want to spark the argument, even though I knew in my mind which one was going to win regardless.
Right. Yeah. Because it's like we're two people that kind of like feel the same way. So it's like really, unless we had a third party.
The people are the third party, but the people agree with us.
I'm talking about a third party and then the fans, like a third party podcast. Like,
don't even put that out there. I don't want nobody getting no ideas. We don't need no third party.
We don't need no one.
I don't want nobody getting no ideas.
He's black on black. He's one black. I'm the other black. They black on black on black.
And pause.
Right.
But that's it, man. The Jacksons won. More of these charts coming soon. We'll repost the chart just so you can do it with your family and friends. Start a barbecue argument, right. So they could be like, "How you gonna take that? What's love got to?" Hey, you argue on your own time. Don't argue with us.
Argue with your mama
and your daddy if you're there. But anyways, black on Black Primes. We everywhere. If you there, talk to us. We talk back. Drop your comments below. Tell us if you got attitude because we picked the Jacksons. It is what it is.
Sorry.
Tune in. We will be doing more charts though.
Yep. Peace.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.